Now, as I had mentioned in one of the previous videos in the Twitter video tutorial series, new Twitter tools and applications are popping up like mushrooms in poop. I mean, compost. Basically, there are a lot of them out there, and I'm going to go ahead and touch on a few of them here today in this video. Now, one such tool is called Just Tweet It, and that's where we are right here, and it's pretty cool, actually. This is a Twitter directory, for lack of a better description. Basically, you can use this tool to find like-minded people, and you can even add your name and information so others can find you as well. For auto updates, you can easily subscribe to the RSS feed for a particular topic that you're interested in, so as new individuals and information is added based on the criteria you put in there, you're going to be informed. Pretty simple. Another tool that is easy to use and will keep unwanted solicitations being tweeted your way, well, this is an anti-spam Twitter tool. Pretty simple too. As far as I know, there doesn't appear to have been any official announcement of this, but Twitter has begun asking for spam reports to a spam user account via direct messages. Basically, there's a fictitious, if you will, user named Spam, and all you have to do is follow Spam. Then, once you've done that, all you got to do is just let them know. And here, I'll show you how here in just a second. Because if you're a victim of Twitter spam, no biggie. Just begin the @ spam and send it a direct message with the username of your spammer. For example, you just kind of scroll down here. I found one here just a minute ago. Where are we at? Right here. For example, this would be your username here. Then you just go up here to the direct messages. Right here, you click on direct messages. This is one way to do it. Then you just hit your down arrow button here, scroll to the spam user that you are now following, and then you will have, it'll right here in this box, it'll be your username @spam. Then you just type in or copy the username of the offending sender. Voila. I mean, it's basically the same way as you would send anybody else a direct message. You would send the information to the @spam user regarding the tweet o spam. So that's pretty much it as far as the spam-alicious. For the people that like to keep things local, you have Twitter Local. That's this right here. You can see right here is the URL. Now, this used to be known as Twitter Where, way back in the day. Now, there are a couple of other similar sites, but I don't find that those sites, or tools rather, have as much functionality as this one. Now, this one has been recently updated. I say recently, I mean like, I don't know, about a year ago now. But it works pretty cool. I mean, so definitely, if you're looking for something like a meetup type situation with using Twitter, then you might want to check this one out. Definitely worth your while. Now, for those of you and me that are Firefox browser users, well, you got a boatload of cool tools you can play with. I mean, work with. For example, we have this one here, Shareaholic. Pretty cool. And it's not just for the Twitter users either, but that's the basis of this video, so that's what we're going to stick with. But by all means, check this one out. And if you're not familiar with plugins or add-ons to your Firefox browser, it's simple as pie. All you got to do is just find the plugin or add-on you're wanting to add to your browser, then just click on the link that it gives you, and it may give you some kind of a warning message that if it's by a third party, yada yada yada. Usually you don't have to worry about that, and if for some reason you find that you do get a bug, and I've been doing this for a long time and not one time have I done this and got a bug, but if you do, a lot of times you can use the Wayback Machine. That's what I call it. Basically, it's in the Windows, and I'm using Windows XP. It's where you go back to the restore point that was last set up on your machine. Basically, it takes your machine back to a time prior to you downloading and installing this plugin. But again, that's something that I've never had to worry about. Maybe I've just been lucky. I don't know. But anyway, what you will do then is you just simply install the add-on or plugin, then just restart your browser. And depending upon how many tabs you got open, as you can see here, I've got a gazillion of them up here. It may take a minute or 2 minutes or just a few seconds to reestablish all of those browser tabs. That's basically it. And the Shareaholic, it works pretty cool. So definitely check this one out. Another great tool is StockTwits. In other words, if you're curious about or interested in investing, or you're just an active investor in stocks, then this is an awesome tool to add to your Firefox browser. Pretty simple too. They've got videos on how to use and how to install. Pretty much you just put in your Twitter username here and password and sign in, and bing bang boom, you're done. It's a little more to it than that, but that's basically it. But by all means, stop on by stocktwits.com and check this nice little plugin out. Another one is Twitter bar, and this is pretty nifty. It doesn't take up hardly any space at all. Basically, it just allows you to post tweets inside of your browser address bar. And this is called Twitter bar. And you see here, right here is a little image for it. Head on over to chrisfinkel.com/add-ons/Twitter bar. Let me just move that over so you can see it. And that'll bring you to this page here. Gives you a couple of images here that kind of give you an idea as to what you're in for. Pretty simple to work with. Again, you just click on this, go through the process of adding the plugin. It'll ask you to restart your browser to activate the Twitter bar, and there you have it. So by all means, check this one out. It's a nice little add-on to your Firefox browser. This is another great Twitter plugin for your Firefox browser. And in this plugin, basically we're looking at a job search engine that meets Twitter, and this is the result. It's called Twitter Job Search, and here's the URL, twitterjobsearch.com. Head on over here if you're looking for, or if you're interested in maybe upgrading your current job status. This might be one for you. Now, there's a lot more to this than just job listings, too. There's a lot of great information and details in here, so if you're in the market, definitely stop by here to check this out. Another one here is just a simple button called Tweet That. And I went over something similar to this for WordPress blogs, and this one is just about in the same neighborhood, whereas you just click, hold, and drag this on up to your toolbar, and it's that easy. And that way, whenever you're on a certain page that you want to tweet and share to your followers, you just click on that button, bing, bang, boom, there you go. It sends the shortened URL to that page to all of your followers so they can see what you're seeing. It's really that simple. Now, this one here is a pretty cool one. Do you have a Twitter username that is just super uber cool and you wonder if you could sell it? Well, now you can. Head on over to Tweet Exchange, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, and give it a shot. And you may have heard something about the CNN deal a while back where CNN bought, kind of, sort of, CNN BRK. They didn't really hand over cash, but they actually gave this guy a job. So, in effect, he's getting the payment plan on the cash payout. But anyway, this is something that might be pretty cool, especially if somehow or another you happen to have a username, let's say Coca-Cola. I doubt that you do, but if you do, this is definitely a site you want to check out. Then that way you make you some nice coins. And finally, here's a simple tweet search engine called TweetFind. And here's the URL to come to this page. Pretty simple. Now, among other things, this particular search engine takes into account the user rankings and puts results from more powerful users, that being those that have the most followers, at the top of the search results, instead of ranking results by most recently posted, which is the case in most of the times with other Twitter search engines. Now, that's going to bring us to the end of this short little video on additional tools for your Twitter pleasure. I hope you learned something. Hope you enjoy these, and you ought to get out and try to, if not just use these, find some of your own that you will feel comfortable in using and adding to your Twitter arsenal of tools. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day.